development brings into picture.
Okay, so let me answer like whatever I know from the scratch, what I learned in all this experience. Like so previously, like after this internet came into picture, right? Like no, so it was like more of writing and it's kind of a thing, no, like everything was in person or doing it kind of things, all this transactions and everything. So once this internet came, like so I don't know whether because of internet this happened or to happen that the internet came. So maybe it's a vice versa thing, but once it came, like no, so people started, everybody wanted to, for example, I'll just give in one example, like you know, for example, bank. So hardly, not everyone now, as of today, nobody is going to bank. So whatever they want to try to make it everything on online itself, including applying for the loan too. So that is a kind of sophisticated has happened as of today. The 20 years back, so that was the first step they did, like no, they wanted to all this application everything to make it like no in software, so that so they can have access directly instead of going in person to the bank to apply for the loan, or even for to check their account, or to transform, or to bring money to their account. So all this can be doable through this building application. And for that, so each user can have a kind of a authentication of username, password. So this is how the one of the thing which has developed. What we see today is like the very robustic manner, like no, anything can be achievable through internet having application. So to make this happen, for example, to develop a website or a develop a application from start to finish, right? So what are we going to do? So for example, we need how much time it takes, how much effort it takes, whether it so while we doing it, whether whatever we plan to do it's correct or wrong, sometimes it may go wrong. So all these things we need to have a kind of a formula or one setup, which is like, you know, we had a kind of a models and as a life cycle, SDLC, from start to finish, like, you know, from discover phase to all this testing, UAT, all this thing until the end of deliverable. So that's where this is how this application was built. And wherever like developers are working on it, there will be a project manager to see whether they are able to finish it on time. If there is if anything is going change, we need any change request, and all these things comes under. And whatever they developed, they wanted to test in the dev, then UAT, then it goes for the production, then it go for live. I mean, so that is how the whole setup is. So that is the starting point, the base, that is the base. From there we have developed so much, and now today it's like more of an agile model, and so many things has come down.
Where do system administrators fall in this?
Oh, okay. So system
administrator,
again,
DB people, anything.
Yeah. So they say, as like an application started developing, so that is application is developed, but at the end of the day, the user is going to use that applications. So they are going to enter their information. So this information has to be stored in some place which is called database. So for that, then we need a people to monitor and make sure, like, no, it all in the tables, all it assembles in
that is database. Okay, what about system
database
administrators?
So it's a system administrator, like, no, for example, if you are connecting with the, today we have an office at Chennai, and tomorrow we wanted to open an office in Bangalore. So all our we need to have a interconnected, and within Chennai itself there are, like, no, like initially it may be like 1,000, then it may grow to 10,000. So all these things as a systems, how much we need to provide, like how they are connected. So for each one we are need to give, as a company they need to give the username.
But that is,
I mean the user.
But that is IT, no?
You mean the infrastructure, correct?
Yeah, that is. There are two things here, right? One is whatever you're saying is correct, but when it comes to system administrators, there is two teams. Okay, there is one team called as IT team, correct? What is the work of IT team? Like you said, provide your hardware, network, etc. But there is also the other team called as infrastructure team, correct? Who speak about servers and all. So what are they then?
In terms, like, no, so okay, so as far as I know, like, no, so all this application whatever we develop, or like, no, all the information has to be stored in one server. Like, I mean, one instance, like, no,
But
there
that
should be
became
all
database,
this.
no?
So even the database has to be stored in one place, no, to protect this security and all this
That
things.
is
I mean,
DB. But then you have system administrator, system admin, Linux engineer, correct?
yeah.
What are they?
So basically, see, that's what, no, so it's a more for me, like what I personally know. So they create a kind of a wall, or they create a kind of a security for the company and as well as for the data
Network
or for
engineer,
the
security engineer. What about system administrator, architect? What is the work of an architect? What is the work of a system administrator then?
I mean, I can't able to give a right answer, but honestly, like, no, I just want to understand, no. So what could
No
be their
problem.
roles and responsibilities?
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. Now another point I want to know, I want to understand is, where do data comes here? What is the work of data here? You work in Power BI, correct? Why are you required?
yeah, that's what. So there was a time, like, no, we didn't add application. So we built applications. There was a time we need database to, once the data was coming. So we have the data. So now wherever, so everything is, so there is too much applications and everywhere, like, no, people started accessing everything from mobile to desktop to laptop. So we are getting so much of data, and the user group is also becoming more and more. So we are having so much of data. So they wanted to understand, as a company or from perspective, so what does this data mean to them in terms of, like, no, really. So instead of, they wanted to see the performance, or based on that they can create a model to see that, no, so this is how my products has been viewed, or my products has been sold, or this is a period of, there is a
But
spike.
what happens? What happens with that? Who cares?
But
Why
again,
should you do it?
that's what. Oh, why should, that's what, no. So why we are doing it's because, see, end of the day, it's all to improve the business. End of the day, that's the very bottom line answer. But again, so the end point is, like, no, so how do you do that, no? So we need this kind of tools to make sure, like, no, so there is so much of data, they wanted to analyze it actually. So there is so much of transactions happened. So all this transactional data, or whatever the data is related to this application and their specific products or services, they wanted to see that, no, how the user behavior, or how, what engagement is happening, how do they do it, no? So they create a pattern also based on that predictive analytics, or so there is so many things. So that
Okay, but with
they
that, what
can,
will they do?
so they, that's what. So for example, in December there is a huge, November, December, they see huge spike in that traffic, or number of products is being sold. So in, they can instead of other months, they can power more money, or they can market more, so that, no, their business, they know that pattern, like, no, this is how the things is. So how
Okay,
much women
that
buys,
is
how
one.
much yeah.
What about
So
banks?
those,
What banks doesn't have any use of
yeah,
this,
they,
correct?
again, no, but again, like, no, so that's again, here also they applies with this promotions. So they're not just a bank, no. End of the day, it's in the bank, is a bank, that's the traditional bank is gone now. Like, we can apply anything, right? Like, no, so
So
they're making to,
why are you required in banking?
it's like, no, the people, they want people to buy the credit card, they wanted to there is so many things are there, right? Like, no, applying for the home loans or car loans, everything can be doable. So how do they make sure, like, no, it reaches to the all the users of their that bank, or no? So they're trying to do this, so they have the data. So let's do that promotion. So end of the day, that's what I'm saying. So the bottom line is to make sure, like, no, they bring the customers back, or they wanted to that join between the customer and the bank should not go anywhere, and they should not leave. So end of the day, they wanted to have closer
Okay,
connect
but
with
the thing
always with
is,
the public.
but the
Yeah,
thing is, you generate this data, you get some information, you create some dashboard, right? Your work is
correct.
over. Why is your work still existing? Why is your work still present today? That should be
Why
one
it's
time work, correct? You go,
uh
you prepare a dashboard, you walk away. But why do you still have work today? Why are you still getting hired, getting paid money in the same position?
That's because like that's because like no that what to say like no say that each day is not the same day, right? Like no, so will that the user groups is going to, it's going to grow, and also we need to maintain the data and everything, right? Like no, keep on, it's not like no whatever the data we created, no, that's it. Like for example, we are okay, we are created for 1,000 users, that's the end of the point. And so tomorrow there is going to be a new addition of 100,000 people are going to come. So that's how, so we have the still continuing, the work is there, so there may be any error will come, there will sometimes the data will not work. Like they wanted to change the report, they wanted to see more drill down reports, or they wanted to apply new enhancements for the reports. So this keep changing, right? They wanted to see like no, that is how the things no usually works, right? That's how we also use it, bro.
Okay. Cool. So that's
I don't
a
know, I don't
good
know,
good
I'm
discussion. Now let us
okay.
try to understand
Okay,
how things actually work, right?
okay,
Now
I don't know
let
whether I
us say
answered correctly. Okay.
there's no right answers for this, basically. But let's start doing something. Okay. See, an application is something that automates a process. Okay.
Okay.
The best example is banking system. Fine.
Yeah.
Now, banking systems are the shittiest UI in the world. I don't need to say it, right?
Yeah.
Compared to Flipkart or any other website that you take in this world, banking websites are really shit. But if you think about it, why are they shit? Or let's say, why don't they care about that much? Because that is not the purpose of bank. The bank is not there to make it beautiful, look beautiful. You're not purchasing anything, right? It's more about safety, security, and stuff like that. So application in general, okay, does some kinds of task. Okay.
Yep.
Means automation. Okay. Of a task. That's it. Fine. Now, is it one task, two tasks, three tasks? Doesn't matter. Clear? Really doesn't matter. Fine. Now, let us say that we want to build a website. We want to build a simple shopping website. Okay. In the simple shopping website, premium cotton. Correct?
Yeah.
Cotton is grown in different parts of India, and you're selling this to different countries, right? Now, cotton in probably cotton grown in Tamil Nadu is of a different quality. Cotton grown in Uttar Pradesh is of a different quality. Madhya Pradesh of different quality. Okay. Now, this is your website. Okay. Now, what is difference between a website and an application? Technically, it is not. There is no difference as such. But
Correct.
website is generally an enhanced version of an application. Okay. So you want to make it look beautiful so that the person can navigate through the website easily and get what he wants. Okay. Now, like you mentioned in the past, to do all of this, we needed some person who is knowledgeable, right? So if you remember, in some shops, if they hire someone, they used to die there, correct? Because he knows about the shop, correct? He knows very well about the shops. This pretty much happens in cloth shops, like especially sari companies or jewelry shops, because once they get the knowledge of it, they stay there, correct? Now, a website has to do the work of a shop. You able to follow? Which means it has to be built in a beautiful format. It has to be built in a beautiful way. Okay. Any doubts? No.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Which technology can I use to do this? There are multiple technologies. Okay. Basically, you can use JavaScript to build this. Okay. You can use PHP to build this. Okay. You can use a React JS to build this. Okay. You can use any number of technologies to build this. Fine. Now, the backend of all of this technology, that is HTML and CSS. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
The people who are going to work on this particular tech stack are known as front-end developers. Any opening you see that is called as front-end developer, okay, is nothing but a person who works on this. Clear? Understood? Now, he's a technical person, but who is going to tell how the website should look? See, not all the websites are same. Do you agree with me? Which means that there is different thinking that has gone to building each and every website, correct? Now,
Correct.
the person who is going to do this is nothing but known as UX designer. Okay. He is going to design how the website is going to look. Okay. He is the person who understands the feeling. Which color should I put for which format? Okay. Because that becomes a brand. Clear? Now, Cognizant has a brand, correct? It has a way it socializes symbol and website, right? Typically, if it's Cognizant, people can remember blue, right? BMW, you can remember silver maybe. So that is called as UX designer. That is what the job is, right? Now this website is the front end facing of the website, correct? It is not doing anything. It is just helping you to navigate, right? Now, if you want to purchase something, then you have to have a way to pay and interact with the banking system, right? So let us say there is a banking system, okay? So the bank says that, okay, you can interact with me via software. Now you have to build a backend system, okay, for purchase, where people can put, or another word called as billing system, okay, where people can put their credit card information, debit card. You can see my screen, right? Yeah, debit card information, credit card information, all of that, and then they can do the purchase. Now, this is interconnected, and this has to be interconnected to make the purchase successful. You agree with me? Now, you're able to follow, right? I hope there is no doubts. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. It's fine. Maybe the mic was dropped or something. Okay.
No, I could say hear you better. Yeah.
Okay. It's now better. Yeah. So any doubts still here?
I'm good. I'm good.
Now, this purchasing system or the billing system, it doesn't have to be exposed to the user. You follow? Because it has no value, right? Until the guy really purchases, it doesn't need to be exposed, correct? Now tell me something. Until you buy something in Amazon, do you really see a billing page? No, right? So this doesn't need to be, this particular feature, okay, doesn't need to be built by the same team, okay? These two are different features, right? So this is built by a different team. This is built by a different team. Okay. So this gives autonomy. Fine.
Yeah.
Now these are called as backend systems. Now you would have heard the word people selling backend engineer, front-end engineer, right?
Yeah.
This is backend
full stack engineers. Full stack engineers, both. Yeah.
Yeah. I will. So now this guy, what technology is going to use? Again, he's going to use Java, Node.js, etc. Fine.
Yeah.
Now, people who do both of this, like you mentioned, are known as full stack engineers. Okay.
Yep.
They can build a front end. They can also build a backend. Fine. Understood?
Yep.
Now, all of this information has to be stored in a database, right? And this database has to be taken care of, correct? So then you have the DBA guys. Okay. But the question is, where is the backend running and where is the front end running? It is running on Linux servers. Okay.
So okay.
So database is also running on a server itself. The backend system, the front end system, all of them need servers to run. Okay. These are basically Linux servers. Depending on the application, 99% is Linux, few of them are Windows servers. Okay. So now this is only one example I gave you, correct? One backend, correct? There are hundreds of backends, right? So if you think about it, Linux servers there will be a lot of Linux servers, correct? Now, if you have a lot of Linux servers, then you need a lot of engineers to take care. Those are nothing but system admins, okay, who take care of the Linux server. Now, what is a Linux server? Linux server is a supercomputer, basically, like your computer, right? It can run application, fine? And we will discuss a bit more about it, right? So even this needs firewall, okay? This needs firewall, fine? and this needs firewall. Okay, and this needs firewall, and this needs firewall. All of them need firewalls, and this firewall is provided by none other than cybersecurity team. Right? Security team is responsible for providing this service. They take care of everything. Fine, understood?
Got it.
Now, a cybersecurity engineer should be a white hat engineer, white hat, which means they are counter to black hat. Okay, and Linux administrators needs to know very good Linux and networking to troubleshoot. DBA should know DBA stuff like SQL, etc. Okay, understood?
Super.
Understood.
Super.
Now, a product manager is a person who is going to coordinate everything in a company, and tech lead is a person who is going to take care of the projects. Okay, needless to say. Now, you understood why do we need servers over here? It's clear, right?
But in server, the DB will be part of it, or that is separate?
DB is separate, server is separate. Okay. Server will only run your front end and back end application. Okay. It will not store